What's up, guys? For the most recent book I finished, this was actually the second book I read in July after Will of the Many, and it was Unruly. Now, I saw this on a Kiss Reads TikTok saying that it was a good book. He only rated it 3.5 stars because said it's an introductory to British royalty and the lines through that. I was like, that sounds pretty cool. I don't know much about that. I'm like, I'm going to go get into it. And so I did. And I ended up absolutely loving this book. A history book I have never wanted to pick up and just keep reading a history book. This author's writing style is amazing. If he writes any other history books, I will read it because this guy is a comedian and he writes about it funny. It's very funny the way he writes about it, the way he describes the characters, talks about what they went through. It was great. It didn't have that much information though. I still rated it 5 stars. I'm gonna be honest because the way this history book just made me feel, I was like, this deserves 5 stars. But it didn't have that much information. I mean, it only had like a chapter per king and would just go through that, which like it packed in like good introductory information. Don't get me wrong, but I was hoping for a more deeper dive, and I would look for that in other forms of books. Like I want one on the Plantagenets and the Tudors and the Normans and the Wessex, and then eventually just after that just go into deep English history, so that way I can just immerse myself in that history and other histories too, because I want to learn more about history and that stuff. But this book was great. If you don't know much about the English crown, you need to read this. This will help you get into it, and it's really rejuvenated my love for history. Where I'm reading a book on Genghis Khan right now. But yeah, this book was great. If you don't know much about the history, pick it up, and you're gonna love the writing. It is amazing, and you're probably gonna laugh quite a bit. See ya.